Welcome to today's exploration of the exciting developments in the city of Bangor. With their recent funding award, the city is set to enhance safety and address maintenance needs at their bus storage facility while advancing the city's climate goals with future electric vehicle charging installations. Through the bipartisan infrastructure law, significant investments are paving the way for affordable, reliable, and eco-friendly transportation options, shaping a brighter future for communities. Join us as we uncover the critical path to success and hear directly from a key stakeholder about the grant application process and the transformative impact this initiative will have on transportation in Bangor and beyond.
Okay, so my name is Lori Linscott. I am the bus superintendent. I work for the City of Bangor Community Connector, and we provide public transit here in the City of Bangor. The Community Connector is a department within the City of Bangor, but we are the public transit service, and we do operate a regional service. Our main objective is to rehab a bus storage barn that we have, in the sense of making it electrified. So it will be ready for electrification when our electric fleet gets here. One, the bus barn needed a rehab. It's really in the state of disrepair. And two, we have a really high driver shortage here in Maine. And we have been working on teaching our own driver CDL program, and we've been pretty successful. So when this grant application asked for a workforce development, it was really easy for us to align with that because we were doing it anyway. So I think those are some of the contributing factors that, one, we were ready to rehab the building, and two, we were already doing workforce development. I had interviewed, I guess, maybe, or just talked to a couple FTA representatives that actually had been on some scoring committees. So they had scored a bunch of grants, and I just happened to be like, what's it like to score grants? And like, what do you guys do? And trying to get their feel for it. So with getting their feel for what they do on their side of scoring grants, I kind of used that as part of my platform, I guess. So when you look at the NOVA, when that comes out and there are specific things that they want you to hit in all of your like categories that you're filling out, I wanted to make sure that I came right out of the gate and hit what they wanted answered first, because let's face it, they can't, all these grants that get submitted and tons of paperwork go with it. There's no way humanly possible that they're going to be able to read every single word and every single attachment and every single stuff, all the stuff that goes with it. So I didn't want to bog down my grant and getting like to the end of the characters that I could use, and I hadn't really answered all their questions with a bunch of filler stuff. So I came right out of the gate, answered their question, and made sure that I had that answered. And then if I had extra characters, then I could then kind of fill in some other stuff, or maybe even some personal opinion type of stuff. So I just come out of the gate right. So if they only could read it, like, let's say for a paragraph, they would know that I answered it right in that first paragraph, and it wouldn't be buried down at the very end. So that was really important to come out of the gate doing that. And also, when doing that, if you can put the data, I know with this last submission, with this electrification, like they really wanted to talk about emissions and how much emissions and, what was going to be canceled out and all of that kind of thing. So when you're doing any of that data, come out of the gate with the data. You could also say to the FTA, like, on page 10 of the attached document may be like a pie chart, or it may be a calculation of emissions that by going from diesel to electric that you were gonna, cut the emissions or whatever. Anytime you're gonna go with the data, put the data in the submission, because they're not going to read every attachment. They want you to attach it so you've done your homework, but there's just no possible human way they're going to dig into that to get the data out for them. You've got to spell out the data and then sum it up with, like, on page whatever of attachment whatever document, you'll find like more information or, more similar data or whatever. But don't make them look for the data. Say the answer, say the data that you're looking for, and then, follow it up with resources later in the document. I did. We worked with Maine Department of Transportation, and they actually, I've written a lot of grants myself, but this grant in particular, we did partner with Maine DOT and also with a company called Hatch. And the company Hatch wrote our electrification plan. So it was really easy partnering with them because they already knew what our electrification plan going into the future of, working from having diesel buses to what our plan will be to moving into electrification. So partnering with Hatch was very easy. They already knew a lot of the pieces, so it made it a nice transition. So with our project, doing a rehab on a bus barn of about 25,000 square feet, it was a $10 million project, and the scalability part, the only thing that I could not live with was the solar on the roof. I wanted to put solar on the roof to help with all the electrification pieces of this building, so I could charge all the vehicles that I need. So I said to the committee that we all were working on the grant together, I said, well, if we want to scale this grant, they have to take the solar off the roof, because that's all what I'm willing to give up. And that's how I wrote it too. So the scalability was for no solar, and I wasn't scaled.